This 5-bedroom is renting for $3,200 a month, 33. But after I paid my property manager, I'm $3,200 a month. It's paid off. I bought it in 2017 for $95K.
What's it at now value wise?
$350K. I had one. I had a four-place, bro, right across the street. And when I bought it, the lady was so terrified of the tenants. She was putting sticky notes on their doors, and I was like, so I already knew. Again, this is how I was getting deals, because I was taking over a problem. You don't have to be perfect to get started. You got to take imperfect action and keep it moving.
Or you started building your own niche based on the foundation that you learned from him.
For sure.
What is your niche, and break that down for people who maybe don't understand?
So my niche was learning. He said something that I had never heard, and like he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey man, so how many houses do you own now?"
Yeah.
You know, he like, "Well, I own X amount of houses, but I get paid on 100 and so doors," and I was like,
A month?
"A month?"
Damn.
And I was like, "Can you elaborate?" It's like an unpaid apprenticeship.
That's
you know
insane,
what I'm saying,
yeah.
and that's the problem with a lot of people I see. They don't want to do stuff for free or
Facts.
pay
Yeah.
to play.
Value.
Yeah. And so, I'm picking his brain, and he was just like, "Yeah, man. So we have, so if I got a 5-bedroom house, I'm renting by the door. We're in a college town, so these students are all on the individual leases, so they're willing to pay more for their own room, bathroom, for door." And then he threw another nugget in there. He's like, "And we turn dining rooms to bedrooms." He's like, "Nobody sits in the dining room."
Oh,
Right. And I was like, man. So but my first property was a 5-bedroom house. I rented out every one of them, right? And I had to pay to get the dining room transformed into the room, because in order to be considered a room,
like a
it has to
door.
have a window, one
Okay.
window, and a closet.
Okay.
And so I was able to get, not anymore, but small town prices and rent them for big city prices, right? Like I'm getting Atlanta prices.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like this 5-bedroom I bought in 2017. Right now, praise the Lord, college students just got back.
Yeah.
And this 5-bedroom is renting for $3,200 a month, 33. But after I paid my property manager, I'm $3,200 a month. It's paid off. I bought it in 2017 for $95K.
What's it at now value wise?
$350K. You know what I'm saying? So
that's only 5 years.
5 years. That wasn't even. I wasn't even thinking about
You
that.
don't
I
even
was just
think
thinking
about
about
equity.
what I
You
was
just
getting
think
on the
about the cash
return.
flow.
Yeah. You know, Dame Games cash flow.
So a lot of people real estate out here, they talk about, they're playing a long-term game. So essentially, you're getting real money on the front end and the back end.
As you know, we can borrow the money from that.
Makes sense.
To buy more income producing assets, which I always tell people, like, most of y'all's problem is y'all don't have an asset.
Facts.
Y'all have nothing to leverage.
Yeah.
To go get money.
Makes sense. Have you been leveraging the credit to be able to speed up your process and create more leverage with your real estate portfolio?
A cool story, man. And like, again, the more you earn, the more you learn, and the more you evolve. Or you better be evolving, or you be evaporating.
Facts.
However,
it's a bar.
Man, I learned that I didn't have to sell nothing to get more money. I could borrow against it and not be taxed on it.
That's a fact.
Right? Because it's looked at as a loan. So not only am I keeping my income producing asset, I'm able to borrow against it to go and purchase other income producing assets. Great to have equity in it. So when I sell it, I make more money, right? Yeah. Either way is a win-win. But it revolutionized my life. And I always say that credit changed my life.
I love that.
You feel me? And so that's why, like, sitting with like-minded people like yourself and chopping it up and seeing how we are all able to be successful in this space by staying in our own lane and running our own race.
Or are there preferable areas where people can be looking to purchase these type properties where they can rent them out by the bedroom?
Yeah, for sure. You always want to be in an area where there's growth.
Okay.
And obviously, I usually say a college, right? Because a college ain't going anywhere. And then where are their factories? Where's their growth going?